It's been a part of the master plan for St. George for more than a decade, but in the last couple of years, the Little Valley area on the south end of St. George has been growing faster than planners can keep up with.
We've almost rezoned the entire Little Valley area, and so we're moving closer to the airport hill, and a lot of that area has been rezoned, and so we're just, as far as challenges goes, it's just trying to keep ahead of it.
Little Valley was mostly agricultural land with a few homes scattered in between. Now it's nearly the opposite, which can be a tough challenge to balance.
There's been a lot of thought in providing equestrian trails, buffers around existing agriculture areas in the neighborhood. If there's a challenge in the Little Valley area, it's that introduction of the residential with that existing agriculture use.
Besides zoning, planners are also trying to keep up with the new roads that need to be built to maintain growth.
A lot of those roadways are put in by the developer. Roadways that are larger, we help out, we participate in those costs, but these roadways that come to a dead end, yeah, it's because development hasn't continued on yet.
With about 7,000 to 10,000 people, Little Valley is becoming its own little community, which will soon incorporate commercial businesses.
It will really dictate on what kind of commercial be needed. I think the day-to-day stuff will be the most beneficial.
The rise in the number of homes being built here is also affecting service-related industries. Dixie Power, which services the area, is connecting about 100 new residential customers a month. That's up from 43 in 2010.
Little Valley is a huge number for us. I mean, we are seeing a lot of growth out there, a lot of new residential homes. We're getting some commercial, some small commercial out in the industrial area, but largely it is residential in that particular area.
This new demand has even driven the Power Co-op to build 2 new buildings and hire more employees to keep up. If the current growth rate continues, Dixie Power is expecting to double its co-op membership over the next few years.
Right now we have 20,000 members on our system. With the current growth rate, we're on track to double to 40,000 members in roughly 10 years or less. So we are truly trying to keep up with this growth at a neck-breaking speed.
Because of good planning, Jenkins said rates haven't gone up with the growth, but he said they are servicing a lot larger and more expensive homes than they've ever seen in the past.
In St. George in 1995 was $150,000. It's not the case anymore now. You're looking in $250,000, $300,000 on average. The homes that we are seeing in the Little Valley area are far exceeding that number. You're talking $400,000, $500,000, $600,000, $800,000 homes.
As a result of the growth in Little Valley, 4 new schools and many more retail and commercial businesses are set to be built here.
It's all driven by the market. You know, the market drives on how fast it develops, but if you look at our aerials from 5 years ago, it's a completely different area, and we see that growth just continuing.
You know, if we can just keep a steady growth, it helps us as planners and engineers to kind of manage that a little bit.
The boundaries are fast becoming less evident between the city of St. George and Washington City. From Little Valley, Melissa Anderson, CEC News.